Welcome back to the finale of Them and Us. Hey, I actually remember the game title this time. And I did not go with an incredibly inappropriate intro like I was thinking of.
It's only mildly inappropriate.
Oh, with the context of the jokes that we like to make, it was very inappropriate.
Yeah. Socially completely unacceptable.
Oh, absolutely.
For us,
Yeah.
not that bad.
Yeah, for us, not that bad. Yeah, very true. Very true. You know, this would actually be a cool lead up to like a final boss or something like that. If there had been any kind of story or build up, if we had actually met this boss.
They are clearly trying to bring the drama.
They are, and I don't think it's a bad little walking segment.
Yeah.
Certainly more interesting than anything in God of War 2018, but
I feel like their torch placement could use a little work, but
it could. I agree.
you're taking up space on the actual walkway when you don't really feel for a few of them.
Yeah, you really should have those on the side. What the hell?
Yeah.
Not well thought out.
No.
Then again,
no.
this is a cult leader, so I'm sure things
Right.
being well thought out aren't always a strong suit.
Right. Well, I mean, he went to the store and got the Kool-Aid, didn't he?
He did. So, and he also got the stuff to put in the Kool-Aid, so technically, yes,
Yeah.
he did his job.
Was that a portal to the exact same place that you were?
No. The thing I like about that is there's an in-game reason for why that portal always leads back to that one room with the fireplace.
Yes.
What the hell's going on?
You see, my dear followers, her blood is all we need. I've broken the seal between their world and ours. Once the eclipse is complete, the transformation will be final. We will inherit both worlds, and I will be the warden of... I see we have some visitors. Someone deal with these pests. I must tend to the final preparations.
Oh no.
Right, so anyways, now Ginger is being accosted by cultists. And was that the Los Illuminados symbol from Resident Evil 4 on that guy's shirt? I'm pretty sure it was.
I mean,
And there, I used the submachine gun just because.
okay, I was going to say, we were blowing people up and then we switched. Why?
Just to use the other weapon.
Okay.
You know, it is a Let's Play, so I thought I should show it off. At times, it's not
Okay.
that bad, but it's also not that great either, so... I do use it a little more because I feel like she runs a little faster when it's equipped. I could be wrong on that, though.
It is like a one-hander.
Yeah.
So I suppose, like, video game logic, that is a lighter weapon. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, which is why I decided to equip it.
Yeah,
I generally
yeah.
walk with the shotgun, crossbow, and the submachine gun the rest of the way. Although I will be ditching the submachine gun before the final boss because it will not be necessary. And I'm just checking these things for items
Yep,
and
totally
files.
reasonable. Yep.
And hey, we finally have a new area. A church, which actually makes sense.
It's nice to see somebody get to the final stretch and finally care about gathering the orb.
I do care about the orbs. Yes.
Sure.
Hey. God of War made it easy. I was spoiled with God of War because the orbs come to you automatically. You don't have to do anything.
And by the way, kids, we are referring to the acceptable God of War.
Yes. Proper God of War. Not this 2018 bullshit.
Right. Not the, let's walk so we can walk some more.
What pissed me off about that game was you finish the final boss and then you still have to walk around for like an hour. Are you fucking kidding me?
Got to get those flight times up.
I guess so. church has these random walkways leading outside to other buildings. It's kind of bizarre. It's not too bad though. At least it's a new area and at least it's not outside.
Keep tossing axes at people.
I guess if you got an axe, why not toss it at somebody? Bitch coming in there lighting people up with her gun, so...
That's also fair. Oh.
This was a lot of me panicking here because this fight did not go well.
Ah, got it. It didn't seem that bad, although this could be cut for my sake.
There was a little bit that was cut, not too much though. Mostly just me accidentally going into the menu while panicking is about all that got cut.
Got it. Okay. All right.
I generally leave my failings in these videos.
Yeah.
At least for this LP.
Yeah, I was gonna say that feels right for doing a lit. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
My buddy, the Games Guild, who you've met on the old Discord, he quite enjoyed that I forgot to cut one of my failures during a game, and it made him laugh. And so I thought, you know what? I could go back and cut this, but it made him laugh, so I'm going to leave it in.
That's the right way to do that.
I'm a giver. What can I say?
There are several games where the game itself doesn't provide nearly as much entertainment as the screw up of the game itself. Because there is nothing better than blowing yourself up in a game and flying halfway across the map.
That's one reason I want to play OG Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things about that game in the Let's Plays I've seen of it is just seeing the person fuck up.
Yeah. It's like, okay, and very seriously, more people need to learn to laugh at themselves anymore.
They really do. That's one of the reasons we have the issues we have now, is because people just can't have a laugh about things. Like, this guy should be laughing right now. He got shot with a shotgun by a 20-pound white girl.
Straight to the dome.
That's hilarious.
Seriously.
How can you not laugh at that? At the very least, he should be laughing at, oh, wait, isn't this cute? This girl thinks she's gonna, oh, shit.
Yeah. Especially when she's looking so trailer park chic.
Yeah, she kind of is. Is she just trailer park or is she trailer park chic?
Definitely chic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Because otherwise, as previously discussed in a separate video, the wife beater would be white.
Yeah, I think it would have been perfect if it had been white.
This thing, it looks alive. Why is it sleeping in a coffin? Jesus Christ, I need to get the hell out of here.
Preach it, sister.
I think this is supposed to be the canon outfit she wears in the game. So that's part of why I decided to put it back on her now. Not that it really matters. At this point, the only reason I didn't change the outfit for this video is because I was lazy.
That's fair too.
Yeah. I played this all last week and this in the last video.
Yeah.
I was in power through this game mode because I started this game in the summer of 23. So by the time this posts, that'll be about a year after I started recording this game. So I want it done. And this is annoying here. I don't know how short the range is on these weapons, but you would think that some of these would have been connecting before that. I'm not sure if that's just indie jank, but it seems kind of odd. Also, I don't feel like those enemies are that far away. You'll see stuff like this happen quite often throughout this video.
Probably a little, but...
The good example of indie jank, which you haven't seen this part, it's from the start of the game. Early encounters with zombies, basically all you have is a combat knife. And if you get them above you on stairs, they can't do anything to you and you can just knife them to death.
Nice.
Which is hilarious. I guess they couldn't get the grab animation to activate on stairs? I'm not sure.
Oh, actually that makes sense, yes.
Although it was a nice way to deal with early enemies when you don't have anything but a knife. I feel like the Resident Evil games had problems with that too.
There are more than one game out in the world that have just hitbox issues.
Yeah.
Period.
Even big budget games sometimes.
Yeah, well. Let's discuss big budget game decisions of late. Yay.
Yeah, how's that PS5 working out? A lot of good games for that?
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic.
I noticed that there were fewer and fewer games that I liked on the PS3 and PS4, and I decided, fuck that, I'm not even going to bother with the PS5.
That's okay. Again, I am pretty much all the way converted to PC.
Same. And hell, most of the PlayStation games are coming to PC slowly anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Everybody's realizing that they've lost the war.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm going to be on my PC anyway.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I'm blasphemous for this one.
Oh, hey, look where that door led.
Yeah, how about that?
So this place was here
seen
the
this
whole...
before.
Oh, and here is the unlockable outfit for beating this game with this ending that we're going to get.
Oh, somebody's going to do some buck riding.
Oh, yeah. You know it. Ginger's got some buck riding to do.
That's right.
So that is kind of cool that you eventually get to see where this room actually is. And that dog whining is related to the secret ending you can only get on the New Game Plus, which I'm not going to do, so we will not see that.
All right. Oh, you just gonna I was gonna say, you just gonna let Rose stand there?
No, Roseanne is not putting up with his shit.
Oh, hey. Settle down, Laverne.
Now we got Laverne in there. Okay. It had to happen at some point.
You knew it was gonna come back.
Oh, it had to. It absolutely had to. I gotta imagine somebody's gonna watch one of these and think, God damn it, would they just stop saying girls' names already?
I mean,
the answer by now they should have figured out is no, we are not.
That's right. Blossom is gonna continue to do her thing.
Ooh, Blossom.
That's right.
I could go with some of the stranger names that I've seen at my job. Precious. Princess. We've used Destiny already.
Those are dogs' names, but let's not worry about it.
People had those names. I don't know why.
I believe you, and I have met some people with some very funny names. And there are ones where I'm just like, yeah, let's not.
Your parents hate you. Yeah. They clearly hate you.
Now, I've also seen some pretty cool, like, people can get pretty creative too, and I'll give credit where credit is due.
Sure. But they gotta balance that with a little bit of realism. Like, I can understand wanting to get creative, but you gotta understand when, no, you're trying to be creative, but this is just gonna fuck that kid over.
Right. It's like, no one's ever gonna say this name correctly because you spelled it awkwardly.
Yeah.
And then it's going to affect their ability to get a job because people are going to be worried about not being able to say their name. Mm-hmm. And they'll be like, okay, well, I don't want to call person X.
Right.
And completely butcher their name. It's almost like there was a generation that thought about that and named their kids very basic names.
And we don't do that anymore. Yeah. Because we got to be fancy.
Yes, we do.
Got to get all up in that pompitude.
Yeah.
But anyways, with the PS5, I've never seen anything come out for that console that I thought, oh, I got to play that. Ever. And yeah, I'll be cutting my treks back to that room because what's the fucking point in showing it?
Right. Don't get me wrong, there are a couple of good games you can play on the PS5. Not saying there aren't, but
right.
At some point, it comes to PC anyway.
Yeah, so I can wait because it turns out I have a gigantic game backlog that I'm never going to get through, so...
Ever.
I'm good.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would like to.
And then you have certain distributors of games that will give you a free game almost every week.
Very
and
true.
then during certain times of the year, it's like every other day.
Ah, and you're lucky
Yeah.
if it's actually a good game.
That's true, but they do throw in some actual AAA, decent, already, it's old, so it's already been fixed, so it's not a pile of trash when you buy it or,
Always
get it.
appreciate that, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you said that's how you got Control.
Yeah. There's a lot of games that I am excited for right now
Yeah.
that are in the you are clearly not fully baked yet stage. Right? Which, don't get me wrong, there's an absolute reason for a PC especially for them to release a game in beta and tell you, hey, this is beta. This
Yeah.
is not done.
And I did not realize that there are multiple dudes in here until they start chucking shit at Teresa.
Yeah. I don't even think I saw it. And I actually know what I'm doing.
Yeah. The only clue you really have was that there's the boss music playing, which is pretty decent music, but it seems a little dramatic for what's happening here.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say, okay, there he is. I hear music still going, but I literally cannot.
There's one dude there.
Yeah. Straight in the face.
Yep. It's fine. This is the last thing that's remotely challenging for me in the game. The final boss was a joke.
Is it one of those and cutscene and you have to hit up button?
Thankfully, no. It is actually a boss, which is more than you can say for God of War 2018.
That's totally fair.
That's right. I went there because fuck that game.
Oh, that was clearly the second half. Oh,
It was,
Put
yeah.
those together.
It's weird with this game. I've actually been trying to show off item descriptions and summarize files and whatnot, but I don't do that with Silent Hill or Resident Evil because a ton of people have already Let's Played those games. So I don't feel like there's really a need to at this point.
Because that information is massively available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know there are other Let's Plays of this game out there, but not very many.
This is not a hugely popular game.
Dude, it's hard to find anything on this game without getting The Last of Us, which makes no fucking sense considering there's only one word in that title that's the same as this. It's not the same fucking thing. I wanted to find the other unlockable.
How dare you try to subvert the algorithm, sir?
I know. I wanted to find images of the other unlockable outfits so I could show them off, but all I got was The Last of Us, and I don't need to see that dumb bitch.
Right.
I was just being sure. I wasn't sure if an enemy was going to surprise me turning that corner.
That is fair.
See? That's why.
Like that?
Yeah. That's why. Fucker gotta know his place.
That's right.
Can't be coming up against Camilla and expect to live. At least I didn't call her Nancy.
Ooh, yeah, no.
That does not work for a stripper name.
No.
Allison might.
Yes.
It's not a automatic go-to, but I could easily see maybe an alley. Maybe they would go with an alley. Somehow while recording this, we missed Chantel. That's a perfect stripper name.
It's hard to pass up the jewel segment like Sapphire and Ruby.
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah.
So I tried to bring last video the pop star reference with the jewel, but we never really took to that one. But then shit was actually happening at the time too, so.
So true, so true.
In case anybody is wondering, minus the stripper names, this is actually how our conversations go. We rarely finish a conversation before we shift off to something else.
Look, don't you be making fun of adult ADD, okay?
I just own it. Is what it is.
So true.
Bitch, when I shoot you with an explosive bolt, you're supposed to die.
Oh, no, the hallway is slightly curved, so you will miss it.
Well. Much like our girl here. Tiffany. How have we not called her Tiffany?
I thought we did.
Did we?
I thought we covered that.
Okay, I don't feel like we did, but maybe I'm wrong.
Look, it's worth mentioning again.
Absolutely. Because, again, perfect
Are
name.
you just gonna let bro live?
No.
Okay then.
No. No cultist left alive.
That's better.
Just to be sure. People that are fans of survival horror love the whole limited resources and shit. I'm like, fuck that. No, it's more fun to kill everything.
That's fair. You also have a med kit there you could have used
I could have.
instead of looking like you're about to puke.
Hey, she's got another problem in her stomach that she's gonna have to take care of. She's used to that by now.
Look, some states, not an issue. Other states, a big issue.
The one we live in, issue. Not a problem for me because I'm not going to be in a position to get anybody pregnant anytime soon, so don't have to worry about that. Yeah, this guy has a key. I didn't realize the key was on him, so eventually, well, there it is.
Yeah.
Because
Look, it all
blind
worked
guy
out.
in a dark room can't see the body. So,
Right.
but you know, I could have played this game in an over-the-shoulder view. But you know I chose not to.
Yeah, because somebody is a psychopath or something.
Yeah, you know, I like to play the game in the real mode. The way it was meant to be played.
Sure.
There is actually an unlockable, I assume, mini game where she's walking around in a witch's outfit, and it's called Halloween, I think. And I'm not sure, I guess you walk around shooting things. I just kind of tried it for a second, was like, I don't feel like doing this, and stopped.
Oh. Is it essentially the indie ripoff of the zombie mode of other games?
It might be. If I hadn't uninstalled the game, I would try it and stream it over Discord just to show
whatever.
y'all, but I already uninstalled this and I'm not reinstalling it.
What weapon are you rocking now? Is that a pistol?
Probably the machine gun still.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it is. My
Yeah.
bad.
Like I said, I think she runs faster with it, so.
Yeah.
Of course, like you said before, using video game logic.
Yes.
I'm trying to find a specific save room. Although it doesn't matter yet, we still have one or two more things to do before the final boss.
Okay. Oh, look at this room.
Yep. Went back here.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're in yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. You know what she should do? She should go and get a green herb and then go and get another green herb.
Or a green and a red herb. She could do that. That's a full heal. And I'm sure I used a healing item while in the save room because why wouldn't I?
Exactly.
It has been a few days since I played this.
Look. Oh, shrink.
That's right. I think this is the last group of actual zombies we deal with. There might be a couple more cultists. I can't remember.
Okay. As long as there's more cultists. Because I'm like, you can't be this close to the end and not have a couple of... Just got to go mow them down to go through.
No, we don't really get a whole lot. Like I said, the last challenging bit for me was that circular room with the cultists.
And that's fine. I mean, like, for challenging bit, it's just like your onesie-twosie randos as you get closer and closer to end boss.
You're not supposed to have as much ammo as I have, so I guess they were trying to consider that. But
yeah,
my response would be then give the players more ammo so they can just have fun.
Right.
What I would like to know is if this game has any kind of unlocks. This file talks about a dude translating Alfred's language. Once he does, he finds something to do with corrupting blood to create immortality. That's all you get, apparently. I was very excited to do that one. Although, in fairness, some of those files, what else am I really supposed to say? They make some of them unnecessarily wordy.
I mean, some of them are just very, like, little brief bits of knowledge.
Yeah. And we get a long file at the end of this. After the final boss, they're like, hey, you like reading? You like reading?
Wow.
Yeah, it's
So
5
you
pages.
get to read the ending.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, nobody wants that in a cutscene after doing all the work of playing the entire game.
Yeah, it's indie. We actually do get cutscenes in this video. You've seen one already, but they are clearly not the best.
Yes.
Bless them, they tried.
Yeah.
Right, so at this point I went back to the save room. You could see my inventory briefly. Take whatever weapons and ammo and as many heals as you can carry, because you might want them.
We go into the final baddie?
Yep, we go into the final baddie. That's right. And he doesn't totally spawn normal minions just to be an annoying boss.
You son of a bitch! You took everything from me!
Careful. You wouldn't want to hurt this sweet, special girl, would you? Is she not the reason why you came all this way?
No, it can't be. Please, sir, we're desperate. The doctors have no idea what's wrong with her, and we heard you practice some kind of spiritual medicine.
She's so sick. You have to help her.
She bears the mark. Yes, I think we can help her. Come. Rejoice, my fellow flock, for we have found her, the lamb with the mark of the Supreme One. She who has the blood of the Architect in her veins. We shall begin preparations immediately. The eclipse will be upon us soon. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Check it out.
Oh shit. She's armed. Ma'am, put the weapon down. Let me see those hands.
She's the special child.
Ma'am, put the weapon down. I underestimated you, Alicia. Unfortunately, your persistence will only get you killed in the end.
What just happened? Where am I?
You motherfucker. You're going down, bitch. I'm going to pull off your head and shit down your neck hole. Now give me back my daughter.
Oh, are you on a fucking timer also?
Yep, you're on a timer. And whenever this dude is glowing, you can't shoot him. Eventually, I figured that out.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure if he just stops glowing on his own or if you have to kill his minions to get him to stop glowing. From watching the gameplay, you can see me figuring out how to deal with this boss because he does spawn minions, which is annoying.
Right, which
is annoying. As you do as a boss.
Alright.
When you're not a well-developed boss. Although at least this is actually a boss. It's not Gimp Suit Dude again. It's not just another encounter with a super zombie. So that is something I will give this encounter.
Did the barrels do anything?
Not really, apparently. The barrels have usually supplies in them, so you shoot the barrels, break them, and you get whatever's in them. Gotcha. Usually it's just handgun ammo, which who the hell needs handgun ammo at this point? You should not be bringing a handgun to this fight unless you just have no other ammo. And then you fucked, because I can't imagine beating this guy in this time limit with a handgun.
Oh, yeah.
Alicia, catch this!
Oh! Is that the BFG?
That is the BFG. You are correct. I didn't say it last video, but they never really explained the purpose behind that segment where you play as this dude. It would have been nice if we saw him pick it up in that segment. That way it would make sense here.
You weren't even given a facial appearance. There's just a gun. Hey,
yeah. Hey, we'll take the BFG.
That's right.
I hope this is unlockable that you can get if you beat the game in a certain time period. You get an infinite ammo weapon. Well, this actually is infinite ammo, which is very nice. I did not show off the description for it, though, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a missed opportunity.
I'm assuming it does a better job than the crossbow.
Apparently it will, although killing normal enemies, they pretty much go down in one shot with the crossbow anyways, but it's basically your only weapon that will hurt this dude. The final boss, that is.
Okay.
Go back to hell.
You fools. We could have changed the world.
Emily! Oh, maybe it's me. Oh, no. I wasn't crazy enough.
Hey, it would be nice if we actually got to see her interact with her daughter. Maybe some kind of heartwarming reunion.
No. This is a proper mother-daughter relationship. There's no talk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. It just be catty.
Yep. Final boss, everything's done. You would think escape sequence. Nah. We're gonna get a long file. This note talks about the universe being created with two sides, a light side and a dark side. The light side being something similar to what we know. Beings there have corporeal form and are limited by their corporeal nature. And the dark side, where creatures are much more powerful, but also spiritual in nature and have no physical form. And there's also a being created by him, whoever that is. I assume Alfred, who he fears. And apparently both sides fear and respect this dude. Then apparently there are beings in the light side that have the blood of the Great One, or the Architect. And apparently they have strange markings and strange symptoms that seem like illness. but apparently they can be captured and their power can be harnessed. And apparently they can exist between both the light and dark side, and both sides fight for control over this thing. I'm guessing this has something to do with the Traveler ending, which is a secret ending. Whoever frees the architect from his chains will be granted basically the power of the god. They can create their own spheres. They can do whatever the hell they want. But in order to do that, they have to harness the power of the Chosen One. And I'm guessing Emily, our girl's daughter, is a Chosen One. So Alfred was trying to harness her power in order to free the architect so he could gain ultimate power, even though he already has immortality. Then there's a bunch of info about some crystals which are used to combine with the blood of the Chosen One in order to release the architect. And then it goes on about some weapon designed to defend against forces from the Dark Sphere, thus explaining the weapon we picked up, but not how Paul found it and brought it to us. Because we need more explanations in this game.
Look, you're not here for the story.
Clearly not, because there has not been story. Yeah. We're here for the janky-ass gameplay.
That's right. We're here for bro taking you to the helicopter.
Say you take us out of here, huh? You wanna try flying this thing?
After finding Emily and defeating that piece of shit, Alfred and his minions, I managed to escape the island with her and Paul. With Emily as a witness, Paul was able to find out the fate of his partner and gather enough evidence to help me win my court case. I should really jump his bones as a thank you. Emily and I have done our best to cope with everything we've been through and live a somewhat normal life, and I've managed to mostly recover, but I worry about Emily. She seems to have mostly returned to normal, but occasionally shows signs of still being affected by the spell Alfred put on her. Fucking date-raping asshole. I wish I could resurrect him so I could kill him again.
Preach it, sister.
You know it. Girl got two'd.
That's why it's called Sending Them to Hell and Back.
You know it. I guess that's supposed to be a sequel teaser.
I would think so.
Don't really want a sequel to this game. I would not mind these people making another game in this style, especially if they can learn from this, but I don't necessarily... I'm fine with a game being a one and done.
Yeah. I think more video game producers need to respect that.
Yeah. Anyways, that's the end of another playthrough of mine. And as we do at the end of all my playthroughs, victory sip.
That's right.
But yeah, I like the one and dones. There was an RPG hack and slash called Nier that I played many years ago. And at the time, it was kind of its own thing. It was technically a spinoff of another series, but it was still enough of its own thing. And then several years later, the devs thought, oh, we need to make another one. And I couldn't help but think, no, you really didn't need to make another one.
Right.
One was fine.
But, you know, they did.
Yep. And it did so well that here we are many years later and they haven't made another one. So,
that's
huzzah.
Nothing but good.
So this was a fun LP. It was nice to get you on. I think you were on about half of this LP, which was good.
Yeah.
Also good to have. Yeah. It was also good to have my other friends from Discord on here. Always a good time having all you guys on.
That's right. Shout out to the librarian.
Yep, the librarian.
My brain is literally melting.
That's right.
As well as Thor, Titan Gaming, Balemore. All of them made their appearances during this LP, which was nice to have. I like this game for what it is, but it really could have used a lot more work. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in whatever I do next.